Hey guys, Dale here, back with some more RimWorld, our Obsidian Sanctum series, and Kiki was up near the front gate, so we managed to coagulate a couple people and we're hauling them over to prison. This one apparently didn't make it, but Elwyn is about to drop one off right now. It's still kind of like the night of that raid from yesterday. I have restricted people to kind of like an area around the base, but we also got another strange meteor impact. This time it is golden golems, so that will be very profitable for us, and hopefully this group does a little bit better of protecting the map edge for us until we're ready to engage with them. I am not sure what we're doing. I know that we need to get things cleaned up. We need to get things stabilized. We probably have some of our quests. No quests right now. Wait, what is this? A silent neuroformer would be great. Nord's people. Let's grab that, right? So we have two of our vampire lords that, no, three of them, right, have psychic abilities. Anastasia does not. So Anastasia, your house, you guys are the like double down arrows. So Kiki, oh, we should probably like add some more people to your house. So maybe we send Anastasia, Kiki, and the Blood Guard out to get that. Let's accept that quest because we don't have to go to it right away. It'll be there for 28 days and it should be nearby. So Rega and the Lair, loved chief of the Goxo Senda Pact, has sent us a message. Apparently the Nord's people inhabiting a nearby ruin have been attacking their caravan. Okay, well, we will take care of that today. I think first things first, minimize that. Let me check on these prisoners that we got. Prisoner, we will Hemogen farm, convert, and we can recruit you, so that is great. Both of these guys, great combatants, so maybe future blood guards. Hemogen farm and convert. Okay, well, I'm gonna let these guys rest a little, and then we will have a funeral. Ellen. Okay, having realized that Anastasia is just a house of two, and Kiki was a random joiner, so Anastasia actually doesn't have any kin. I've decided that we will get someone converted. So I took a look at her social list, and the person that she's closest with that isn't a vampire already is Kate. So I think we'll get Kate converted. We'll have Anastasia adopt her, and then we'll convert her. But first, we're going to go ahead and have that funeral since people are like up and ready to go. And of course, this is a little death rest coffin for Kate as soon as she is converted. Kate, where are you? You are back here. I guess we'll stick you next to Kiki. And we'll give you that same little symbol so I can kind of keep track of you guys. People coming out of the hospital slowly. Phil got an infection, but we were able to use filter infection to get rid of it. A couple of our prisoners, we had to do the same. I think this is kind of like our focus for building today, and I really want to get this sorted out. I just want to get our farms taken care of. Okay. Oh, it's so cool that they're just like all gathered here and bowing. The colony is pretty huge, even with that loss. Okay, good return to the void. Let's go ahead and do the siring. And Anastasia, you are the one, right? So let's see if we can find you. I wish that these guys were ordered the way this was ordered, because it is so annoying to try and find who you're looking for when you have very, very big colonies. And then Kate, that's your wife. Where are you at? You're right there. Oh, I marked you guys for not attending. I right-clicked instead of left-clicked. There we go. 40 out of 40 people. Pews. Yeah, we definitely need more pews. but you guys are right here, so we'll just go ahead and get that taken care of also. Been a while since we've done a siring ceremony, and I have been avoiding it because of like balancing in the colony. So we have 15 and we have an autosave. 15. Well, no, so that makes 18 vampires soon to be and 25 humans. Okay. I think for each house, I'd like to have maybe like the vampire lord and then 4 additional vampires. So that's 20 plus Reyna and her guard, maybe like 25 vampires in this colony. The plans for it are maybe bigger than they should be. Okay, so Kate, right here. Anastasia. Okay, we are going to sting endogenes. Okay, and it did give you that. Are we able to implant? Just implant those just to make sure that they are overriding like skulls and things. Okay, so you guys are all set. Kate, welcome to Vampiredom. Let's assign this to Kate. And we'll let her sleep with her wife as her preferred bed, but we'll just make sure she death rests over there. Well, our colonists are gathering for Saturn and Erin's marriage wedding ceremony, so they are on their way. Who is it? Kamba, Phil, Kala. They're still recovering. Kate is also recovering. As soon as she's awake, we will head off to that ruin. It is not too far off. It's right here. By foot, that is a 4-day trip, but we can probably just take the airship too. That would be much quicker. We have started constructing furniture over here. So all the people that are just like sleeping out in the gutters will finally have beds since we've kicked them out of the hospital. Things are a little bit more cleaned up down here. We got all the bodies and the good loot out of the way. There's just random bows, bodies down here decaying. And then now that I'm not telling everyone to like haul things urgently, hopefully we'll start doing some cleaning as well. Okay, everyone's getting into position for the marriage ceremony. I think it's so weird that they're gathering around back there, but you know what? It's fine. Here we are. It looks like Shepard is presiding. Volko and Gareth have no sense of personal space. And everyone else is just gathered around the altar to watch the ceremony happen. We have all kinds of like production and farming commands and all that stuff being triggered, so lines going everywhere. Well, Kate is up and about, so let's grab Kate and Kiki, Anastasia, Bloodguard. Let's assign them all to, what is it, Caravan? There we go. And I guess we'll get them all to like load up. Let's grab you. Let's load cargo. We want rations, so let's grab some of those. That's good. We'll grab some of those just in case. Accept. And we can probably tell these guys to load up as well, because other people will come and load it. So go ahead and board airship, you guys. We will take off for that ruin here in a moment. And there she goes. It is a very like red looking evening for some reason. I thought that maybe it was a blood moon, but I guess that's just maybe the glow from our lights. We have added some more lights down here. It was very, very dark, so I went ahead and put in a fountain. I put in some braziers. We have been focused on building the floor here. Once that floor is down, we're going to get this pipe network going, and then we're just going to build the death rest chamber, Reyna's extension, before we move on to giving Gareth his reward, which will be, our house Coven over on this side of the map. Well, this is a pretty interesting looking map. It is like a coastal single island. Our airship is coming in for a landing somewhere. There it is. Oh no, is it gonna land in the water? I think it's landed in the water before and it's been fine. Strange when it is oriented like that. But we did tell it edge of the map and it teleported, so this was deep water. Okay, you guys are gonna eat. Cargo, I guess let's drop this stuff. Let's do a little zone water. And we'll have you guys haul that stuff before we head in. It is the middle of the night, but we're vampires, so that is ideal schedule. Okay, entrance to this guy. It's in this mountain somewhere. Oh my god, are we gonna have to mine into the mountain? No. Okay, there we go. Let's head on down. I don't think we have breach axes, so this is not gonna be quick. These ruins, completely overgrown. There are like trees in the way. Can you also melee attack the door? You can. Okay, so literally it's just the two house vampires that are ranged, which is fine because we can just like send these guys to go in and search and destroy. We haven't done one of these ruins in quite a while, not at all in this series. We did a handful of them. Braga, you like took a huge hit. Why don't you hang back? We'll have Kate tend you. Let's not have you search and destroy. Go ahead and tend Braga. You guys are marching in. What was the weapon this guy had? Rat? Just had like a bill hook. Okay. You guys... I extended my selection up into here. Okay. You guys keep going. Stone debris. You'll be fine. Kiki, why don't you go ahead and move in? You guys are still searching and destroying, which is great. Okay, he's gonna be fine. Let's have you guys catch up to folks. Hey. Oh, there is like a ruby skull there. Okay. Why don't you start working on something up that way? Kiki, you can back him up. And you can go ahead and keep tending him. Okay, there's something this way as well, probably. Okay. Yes, I need to remember to bring breach access next time. Okay, couple people in here. Can we claim any of these doors? No, not even once the area is safe. Okay. Titan. Oh, you were coming down to help out. That's fine. That's fine. Kate, you can pop up this way, and Braga, I'm sure you'll be fine. Okay, not gonna complain about free wood. Are any of these things like things that we can open? Yeah, some of them are. Okay. Okay, we got quite a few people up this way. Titan, why don't you take care of that? Oh, he just like sliced her through the liver. Okay, another area down here. Oh, you guys started trying to go help Titan. Braga slowly working on that door. Statues we could probably take home. Doesn't seem like we can right now. But that could be because there's random hostiles wandering around the map. Odie, why don't you take care of this guy who decided to have lunch right here? Just like walked right by us with some bread. Okay. Back up to melee attacking the store. I think we are probably close to the edge. Well, we are definitely close to the edge here, so I don't know how much further we can go. Oh, I was like, what is that? It's the mushroom. We just have like the transparency effect when we're hovered over it. We'll get all of that stuff. I just want to keep finding rooms. Okay, you guys right here. And we go ahead and take care of that. Okay, nothing exciting there. Okay, the one guy that was in here is out. More things to open. Okay, those hallways like lead back to the front. Oh, there are a lot of doors. This is a huge area. Okay. You guys pop in right there. Braga, why don't you melee attack this door? Oh, Braga, you've decided to collapse. You're exhausted? Okay, huge room. Just two guys in it. What is this? An ancient codex? Nothing too exciting. It's worth 500 silver. So I guess that is kind of exciting. Oh, and then found some like gold pots and pans and things. Titan, why don't you come down this way? Okay. And you guys take that. Why don't you head this way? Oh, actually. Another guy with some bread. Okay. Oh, this room is very, very full. Okay, Odie's going up to help. Fine, we've got them trapped. Got some treasure chests in there as well. And you can't get to that door. Okay. I think, yeah, so we can deconstruct some of these things. We can claim, we can uninstall it. Okay. Well, we found probably like the boss's room, right? So we got like a fine royal bed here. We have an ancient reliquary. I'm just curious. Let's open this guy up. And then you can go back to beating on that door. So there was go juice there. You guys can take that out. What else? Oh, okay. So one of the named weapons, a heavier version of a two-handed axe, the great axe's weight allows for high raw damage as well as solid durability. 20.72 damage. How does that compare to your obsidian weapon? Very, very close. Okay, we'll keep our obsidian weapons, but we might save these for other folks. Titan, you can melee attack that. Raina, you've opened all this stuff up. This debris out of the way. What could be behind this room that is a little bit more difficult to get to? A lindworm. It is purple. What is the enormous reptile? Okay. Anastasia, I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. Let's gather up. It's hostile, right? Yeah, it's part of the enemy faction. Okay. There's a dude in there. Let's have you guys go search and destroy Kate and... Oh, actually, you guys aren't searching and destroying? Let's have... We'll have you guys just, like, come down and attack it. Kate and Kiki hang out at the door. Okay, this could be very... Okay, you guys need to get out of the way. Health, it took off her toe. Oh. Our colonists are starting to collapse because of exhaustion. Okay, well, we'll finish that off. We'll let them rest. We will let them nap a little bit. We'll let them eat. We'll let them get some blood. And then we will come back and see kind of what the last little bits and pieces are here. Well, they have found ways to recreate. Kate, I guess, enjoying her new vampire life, going for like a little swim in her bat body. Other people still just kind of resting. I have started like claiming some things to uninstall, gold bowls and busts and all kinds of stuff. I have set things to be open, so as soon as they're done kind of like doing some of that hauling work and stuff, we will crack open the rest of this place and see if there's anything interesting left for us to loot. Hey, getting all kinds of random stuff from opening these random things. And what I did was I just I selected all, and even if this one wasn't something that we could open up, selecting all, it seemed like there were others of these filled shelf types that I could unpack, so we did that. We've gotten some packaged food, we've gotten dice, we've got statues, we got gold, we got some books and rings, so military pole arms, arbalist crafting. I think these are researches that we've already completed, so not a big deal. We got some silver and gold, and they're hauling it all back here. They're working on uninstalling things right now, so I'm gonna grab them and we're gonna head over this way. Actually, Odie, Titan, Braga, why don't you guys head up this way, and I will put search and destroy on for you guys. Hey, you can hang back. Actually, it looks like all of you guys were able to hit those things, so that's fine. Okay. You two search and destroy. Camille, search and destroy. Let's just do all that. Okay, more things to open. Okay. Melee attack. Pretty sure I queued that up, so I'm not sure why they stopped. Oh, you just decided to run by? Okay. And why don't you go out after this one? Oh. Have to execute on Anastasia. What did you guys find up here? Just a few bad guys and some more things to open. Okay, you guys take that door. you guys take this block. Oh, there are like hyenas on this map. I didn't actually check to see what kind of wildlife we have. Hyenas are probably the most interesting thing. I don't think I've seen a little stone crab. This guy's been added by Odyssey. Okay. You guys can just go do whatever. Our melee folks can handle what's getting thrown at us. Actually, why don't you take that out so that we have a clear way? And then you guys are working on this, but not really. Odie, you can work on that. Oh. They are doing conversion ceremony. Okay, I was like, what? Why did we click back this way? You guys can help with this. And then a little bit more rubble up that way. Oh. That is a pretty cool looking statue. Why don't you work on this? Oh, nice, a rug. Okay, is that it for doors? We have something back here. Effective conversion. Cool, that's great. I'm glad you guys are having fun without us. There were chests back there. Oh, little Yiddikin, and maybe like a prison cell? Anastasia and Camilla, why don't you come help with this? This Yiddikin, he looks so weird. Okay. And then tons of rubble that way, but I think that's it. Yeah, so these doors, why don't you work on that? Anastasia, Camilla, you can come work on this. Okay. Okay, well, you guys can just wander in this way. I assume that these are going to be prison cells. We'll pop one open just to see if there's anything worthwhile in there. Oh, Odie. Odie, come on. Come on, my dude. You just let that little pup walk right by you. Yeah. So, not going to worry about the rest of those prison doors, but we will see what is in that room. I assume that there might be a few rooms in here. Oh, wow. Okay. What are you doing, my dude? You just walked by everyone. Okay. You guys attack these things. Oh, there's a ton of them in there. Well, a ton, I mean, there were two. There were two. Okay, you guys back up. Back up. There we go. Maybe just bedrooms? Well, there'll be stuff for us to loot. Okay, that is it. It's all opened up. We will have these guys unpack the rest of this, and then we'll load up the ship and we will get home. Well, I did find a couple more rooms. There weren't any people in them, but there were things for us to unpack. I am not going to worry about us like hauling everything. So we're just going to grab all of this in a stockpile zone. And then we'll load up the ship So load cargo. Guess we'll take all this stuff. All the food, some silk, smoke leaf joints. We'll leave the opium. I don't really care about that. We'll take the goat juice. We're good on iron and stuff, so I just want to take things that are maybe interesting that we can use as decor or for crafting. So let's see, granite busts, statues. Oh yeah, we have tons of space in our ship. Okay, so grab all that, and then probably the lindworm for scales. We got some beer. I don't really care about these potions or weapons. We'll take you. And then some people shed their gear because it got damaged. We'll take the wood planks. Not everything that we want to take. Yes, that's a good start. Granite blocks. Yeah, I think that's good. So we'll have those guys load all that stuff up. We'll have them get into the ship and head home. Where is this mad boomalope at? It is way down there. I'm just gonna mark it for hunting. So if it comes into range, we'll hunt it. If it wanders into our base, someone will spot it. It's raining. It's not gonna be a big deal. This is what we are currently looking like, and we got a ways to go, but we are getting there, and I am having a pretty good time. I never think that I'm going to enjoy a vampire playthrough, but both times that I've done a vampire playthrough, I have really, really enjoyed it. That's going to be it for today. Thanks for hanging out, you guys. As always, until next time, have a good one. Bye.